Today is Monday, the week just before Sukkot. It's actually Sukkot is going to be on Wednesday night. One of the mitzvot of the holiday of Sukkot is to shake the Lulav and Etrog. So we have 4 species. There is the Lulav, which is from a palm tree, the Etrog, which is a type of a citron. You have the Hadas and the Arava. The Hadas and the Arava and the Etrog and the Lulav are the 4 species that we take and we shake on the holiday of Sukkot, and it's a mitzvah to do so. It's a mitzvah from the Torah. What is the symbolism behind these 4 species that we take and bring them together and shake them and do a bracha on it before we shake them? There is a few approaches that illustrate certain aspects associated with these 4 species. First of all, as we shake him in the 4 directions and up and down, it has to do with asking that this coming year that is starting now on Sukkot, where the world is blessed with how much rain there would be, and that it should be a year that will produce good produce, that will have enough rain, that the winds will blow in the right amount, and that will be a year that will be productive in terms of its harvest. So we have these 4 species that each require different types of amounts of water, whether it is the Arava that usually is next to river, or the palm tree that typically palm trees are even in the desert. The Etrog and the Hadas need different types of water. That's one approach. Another reason is actually as we bring them together, the holiday of Sukkot is a time that we sit in the Sukkah, and there's a time of unity, of bringing everybody together. And we take these 4 species that each of them is different than the other. The Etrog has both smell and taste. It represents those fellow Jews who have both learning of Torah, represented by taste, and good deeds represented by the smell. Then you have the Lulav from the palm tree. It has taste but no smell. So these are the people who have learned in Torah but may not have so many deeds. We have the Hadas that has good smell but no taste. So the Hadas represents those that has good smell, good deeds. They're known for their good actions, but they don't have much learning of Torah. Then we have the Arava that has neither taste nor smell, neither good deeds nor learning of Torah. We bring them together, we unite them together, and it represents the unity of Am Yisrael, where we need everybody, every single person to come together and be united. That's one other explanation. Another explanation is if we look at the shape of each one of these items, the palm tree is straight, represents the spine. The Etrog, in terms of its shape, represents the heart. The Arava is in the shape of lips. If you look at the Arava, the leaf is made like a lip, like the lips. And then the Hadas has the shape of the eyes. And we want like that all our being, all of our person is to praise Hashem and to be devoted to Hashem. So the spine, the heart, the eyes, the mouth will represent sort of like an encompassing representation of the person in devotion to Hashem. There's more symbolism. Each one of these items represents one of the 7 guests, spiritual guests that come to the Sukkah. And the Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Moshe and Aaron, Yosef and David. And each one of the days is dedicated to what that person in our history represents in terms of spirituality. So we have 3 branches of Hadas. Those are for Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. We have 1 branch of the Lulav from the palm tree that represents Yosef. Yosef was Yosef HaTzadik, Tzadik Katamar Ifrach. There are references to Yosef HaTzadik, and Tzadik represented by the palm tree, the straight path. He was a just person. Then we have the Aravot. There is 2 Aravot. That's Moshe and Aaron. And finally, the Etrog represents David HaMelech. And these 7 guests of the Sukkah represents 7 sfirot, 7 emanations, which are Chesed is Avraham, Gvura is Yitzchak, Tiferet is Yaakov, Netzach is Moshe, Hod is Aaron, and Malchut is David. And these are very, very amazing parallel of the leaders of Am Yisrael through our history, as we mentioned them here, that represent 7 aspects of spirituality. As we come under the Sukkah and think in this holiday to continue our progress in spirituality, we have these leaders that direct us in terms of Chesed, kindness, Gvura, strength and discipline. Tiferet is a combination of kindness and discipline. Moshe is Netzach, which is the eternity, is the eternal aspect of Torah. Hod is the splendor of Aaron, the one who brought peace amongst people. And finally, Malchut of David is accepting the sovereignty and the dominion and the kingship of Hashem. So this Lulav and Etrog, as we shake them, there's a lot of symbolism associated with them. And wishing everyone Chag Sukkot Sameach. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.